Hey everybody, I'm here with Simon and Nicole Cryer from Down Under, mate. Australia. I'm sure they probably hate that.
Yeah.
Probably get that all the time.
We kind of hate it, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
and by the way, if you ever do happen to bump into an Australian, don't ask him if they drink Foster's beer, because you guys don't drink Foster's beer.
No, nobody drinks Foster's beer.
And you don't eat kangaroo meat, right?
Well, we do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. We just don't have pet kangaroos.
You don't? Okay, you don't have pet kangaroos. Kind of like we don't have pet deer here in America, right?
Yeah, that's kind of right. Yeah, exactly.
So anyways, guys, I wanted to have the opportunity. They're here as friends. They're visiting out here all the way from Australia for a wedding. But I wanted to, since they're here, put them on the spot. And this is a very impromptu interview. I don't have any scripts or anything. So we're just going to go off the cuff because I want to know something as well. I want to know how the heck you guys are so successful. They're multiple six-figure earners with their home-based business. Been in business for how long?
Nearly 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
And it's been all perfect, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Super easy, made money right away.
Mate, without doing any work.
So, well, tell everybody, take it back. I mean, how did you actually find your business, by the way?
Yeah, well, we got into business for ourselves. I was earning $330 a week. And
Australian.
yeah, which is like $1.50 American. And
back then it was.
Right now, yeah. And so we just weren't going anywhere financially. It took a toll on our marriage, and it was just terrible. And then someone who I worked with the same building, I worked in the same building as him, spoke to me about, you know, this business venture that he was involved with. He said, look, come on board. And I was like, I don't know if that's really what I'm looking for. And he just persisted. And at the end, he just said, look, Simon, this is going to be big with or without you. And it'd just be a whole lot more fun if it was big with you. And that got my attention. So we got started, and long story short, we made a six-figure income in our first year in business. And then that just grew, and it's grown every single year. A lot of hard work. We nearly quit 4 times in the first 6 months.
Wait a second. So wait, you quit? Oh, you quit your first 6 months. Why then?
No, we nearly did. Nearly.
Yeah.
Very nearly. But just because it was different, man. They say, you know, this business is kind of like a personal development course disguised as a business, because you have to be, you know, in order to earn more, you need to become more.
Yeah.
You need to become a better person, you need to become a better father, you need to become a better leader in business. You need to become, you know, in terms of leadership, you need to become someone that people would want to follow. And for someone like me changing jobs every 6 months, I wouldn't want to follow me back then. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, I had to grow and develop as a person, as a leader in business as well. And, you know, to become and learn how to become someone who people would follow in business. So, you know, that was difficult.
Yeah. So your first 6 months, what was the biggest challenge? I mean, why didn't you come out of the gate your first month and, you know?
Well, I think, you know, every time I met some great people in business, you know, leaders like you and people who had, you know, a ton of experience and had enjoyed a ton of fun on their journey as well. And one guy in particular said, look, if ever there's a problem in your business, you just need to go to the bathroom mirror and look right in the mirror, and then you'll see the problem looking right back at you. Do you know what I mean? So, and I heard that, I heard my business coach talk about a Dun & Bradstreet report that said 95% of all problems in the business are the owners. So yeah, it was something that I couldn't escape me, and I could no longer blame the government or blame my parents. So I really needed to take charge and ownership of where, you know, we were heading together as a couple and what we really wanted to do. The question is, how serious was I about wanting to get to that place?
Yeah.
You know, so like everything, you know, nothing in this life worthwhile is easy.
Yeah.
But you know, it is worthwhile, so that's why we go for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was it for us, for sure.
So what? I know you went to seminars and different trainings. What was one, maybe a book back then that kind of helped you?
A book.
Were you a book guy or not a book guy? You're not a book guy, are you?
No, I'm so not a book guy.
Okay, book on tape or audio or mental?
Yeah, okay, cool. The first, you know, my car became like, you guys say car?
Car.
Yeah, we say car. My car became like a rolling university. I never listened to music in it. I listened to, I think the first thing that I listened to was Jim Rohn.
Yeah.
And it said, you know, how to build, you know, a home-based business. And I listened to that CD, Fair Income, like 30 times straight. And it used to last me from the Gold Coast, which is where I live, to the Brisbane airport. And we used to travel a fair bit. So, yeah, I listened to that thing. I could just about quote that whole stinking CD verbatim.
And I bet you could do his verbiage too is.
Oh, no, I'm not that.
All right,
good.
come on,
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm hopeless at that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I used to listen to Tom Hopkins back in the day. He was a trainer in business as well.
Yeah.
And we used to get down his voice inflections.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That is funny. Yeah. We used to I just used to listen. I've listened to all of Jim Rohn's stuff and all of Brian Tracy stuff. A lot of Tom Hopkins and Anthony Robbins, and it's just some of the greats.
Yeah.
You know, in our home business industry as well. So it's been cool.
So, when you enroll people in your business, do they all succeed?
Yeah.
That was a loaded question, guys.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. And here's a guy making multiple, a couple making multiple six-figure incomes. You always think, even the top earners, when we enroll someone in a business, that because we're so successful, that everybody that enrolls with us is going to be successful.
Yeah.
But that's not the case, is it?
No, not at all.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think if you enroll, let's say 10 people, why do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sometimes do nothing?
Well, I think it's because it's easy. I think we make it too easy for people. I think companies in general in this industry make it so stinking easy for people. Like, it's because it's easy to do, it's easy not to do.
Yeah.
Like, most people in our country don't have library membership. You know why? Because it's free. So they don't take advantage of all the free books, all the free DVDs, all the free movies, the whole lot. And it's a huge resource that we pay tax dollars to fund, and no one in our country pretty much joins it. If you've got kids, there's toys for kids, there's whole stuff for kids, that they can take puzzles and the whole lot. And I think in our business, you know what, if we charge $50,000 to $100,000 to $200,000 to get started, that we would have, probably not as many people join, but the people who did join, they would stay, they would stay the course, because, if we charge $200,000, they would have 200,000 reasons to not quit, to not give up, to go the extra mile, to go the distance. And I think because, many companies only cost like $400, or, some companies $1,000, or some, as little as $10,000 to join. It's just easy to quit, you know what I mean? And it's just like, oh, well, and most people who are in life aren't doing particularly well in life, you know what I mean? Or particularly well in business, and they settle for that. Where there's a few people who really want to go for more. They really want to have a lot more fun, they want to make a bit more difference, or they really are serious about making a serious full-on career, a professional career, and they want to know strategically how to build it step by step in a proven system, and we can offer that to people. Yeah. So it's just how serious people are, and that's often what we do now, and I'm sure you guys do the same. When you are interviewing someone, you want to know that it's not going to be a person who's going to waste your time or my time, but really whether they're the sort of person that you're looking to talk with, you're looking to work with. Yeah. Whether they qualify even to be even taken up any of your time before you would even give them a chance to sort of prove themselves in business for themselves. Yeah.